let's maybe, let's look at the first theme for the discussion today. So the first question is for Gopal sir. What is the, how do you think the industry has been performing in the state of Telangana in light of COVID, and what has been the support that the industry, that the government has offered the industry in these testing times, and how do you see the, the future pan out? Over to you, Gopal sir.
Thank you, Anuj. Happy to share this with Mr. Vipul here. Thank you for having me. During these tough times, as you rightly pointed out, we have been, thinking and also sitting down with the key stakeholders in this industry, be it the OEMs, the other think tanks in India, or also the institutes that work on the EV, who are on the forefront in the other countries outside, overseas. So we have understood that, there are a few key drivers for EV to be adopted quickly and to be the norm rather than ICE. So on this, what we thought was, for the regulatory or emission norms is already there in India, which is going to be more stringent from April 2022. There is something called CAFE norms. So this is the average fuel efficiency. It talks about average fuel efficiency, and that's going to, right now it is 130 grams per kilometer, but it's going to be reduced to 113 grams next year. So it's going to be more stringent, and this we are kind of emulating, outside what's happening in the Europe and US regions. And similarly, to give more impetus to adoption, there is a lot of incentives and subsidies given to the end consumers as well as the manufacturers. So we from Telangana have also been working on that. I'm not sure if you know, but we were one of the first states to draft an EV policy back in 2017 itself. So Karnataka and Telangana were the first two states that drafted EV policies, and we had about 50 or 60 pages of draft ready by then. And we were sitting with the different stakeholders in this industry and trying to understand what is actually required and what is not, so that we can trim it to some kind of an extent, which could be passed in the cabinet. So that is how it came out. And 2020, like you mentioned, last year August, and we could launch this policy. And after that, of course, we are now in the second wave. So even for the second wave, we have been thinking on the lines of giving more volumes or demand for the homegrown manufacturers, at least, if not for the others. So we have three-wheeler manufacturers here. We have bus manufacturers on the electric segment mainly, and also plentiful startups here. There are many innovation centers and incubators in Hyderabad. I would say there are about 75 to 80 of them. So each of them have a lot of startups working with them, and at least 10 to 20% of them would be in the automotive space and would be towards, leaned towards the EV side. So we are trying to push them as well and give them more opportunity in these testing times. I would say for three-wheelers mainly, we are trying to come up with a policy. We are working on the inside for this, and it's not yet released, but there would be something coming out soon. The announcement would be made maybe as soon as the pandemic gets done. We are trying to generate some demand for people so that they can become the driver come owner of the three-wheeler. So that kind of a scheme is going to come up, electric three-wheeler. Other than that, on the demand side also, the battery specific demand side incentive that Government of India has spoken about, where ACC, the advanced chemical cell batteries, they are giving 18,100 crores. So this also, we are also closely following that, and at a state level we are also trying to implement something of this sort. And also we are thinking of more non-fiscal benefits like green corridors and compulsory parking space for electric vehicles in commercial areas or malls and things of those sort as well. Yeah.
Gopal, this is very insightful, and I mean, certainly very personally, I'm like very impressed with the initiatives of the Telangana government. Like you rightly mentioned, it was, I mean, it is one of the forerunners in terms of, the EV policy and the kind of impact the policy has been having. So all kudos to the Telangana government over there.